All right, hello everybody, and welcome to our webinar today. I'm really excited that everybody could join us on the show. Today's going to be a special kind of show, a different show than I've ever done before, because in the past I've only had two special guests ever. And today, for the first time, I've only had one special guest ever on the show, and today will be the second show ever I've had a special guest. But this one is a little bit different because this guest is very, very special and dear to me, and has been part of our organization here, making money with business credit and financing for for quite some time. As a matter of fact, she's one of our top producing actual partners. She does a lot with business credit financing, talks to a lot of people about business credit financing, and has built a very successful credit repair and business credit financing organization. And we were talking not too long ago, I think about 5 months or 4 months ago, and we were just talking, having one of our normal conversations, and she had mentioned something about a concept that sounded very interesting to me. So I pushed her for a little bit more information, and she started telling me a little bit more about an organization known as Life Leadership. And I was immediately extremely interested, because ever since I got into the business credit and financing space, I have, been looking for something else that could be really big for both myself and for our clients, something that fits seamlessly with business credit and financing. And this is important to everybody on the call today because, look, if you want to make more money, the easiest way to make more money is to sell more to people you already have. You don't have to go through a cost of acquisition. You don't have to go through a process of getting a new client, building trust, building rapport. And what I found in my experience of running credit repair and business credit organizations is that that's what your customers want too. Your customers, when they find somebody that delivers on what they say they can do and they build trust and rapport with, they don't want to go find somebody else and start a relationship from scratch and rebuild trust and rapport. So I learned this early on in owning a credit repair business, because companies, a lot of people would come to me and go, look, you did a fantastic job. What else can you help us with? And that's what eventually led me to business credit financing. And it became a secondary aspect of our business, which ultimately even became a primary aspect of our business. So when I was talking to Sandy about Life Leadership, I immediately was interested and knew that this would be perfect for anybody listening or watching the show right now, because this fits seamlessly with what a lot of you are doing anyways. This is something you can incorporate into your business, easily roll into your business as we're doing, and create a massive revenue stream that could very well surpass your primary revenue stream without doing a lot of energy, or committing a lot of energy, a lot of time, or a lot of work, because again, this fits seamlessly with what you're doing. You can add a lot of value for your customers with very little work and effort and create a whole other revenue stream for yourself and for them. So the minute I knew about this, I was immediately interested, jumped on board. A lot of my friends, a lot of our clients are jumping on board and already successful at making money with this, and I knew this was a perfect opportunity to introduce this to you. So I want to introduce a very special guest today. Her name is Sandy Northup. Sandy and I have become very good friends over the years. I've really watched her blossom into a highly successful entrepreneur, and she's somebody that you really, really want to listen to, because even the first month with this opportunity, well, I'll let her tell you, but I can just tell you that what she's accomplished so far is amazing. She's already helped other people do similar things and accomplish similar success, and I brought her here today so she can also introduce you to this opportunity so you can have similar success as what I'm having, she's having, and several of our peers are having. So without any further ado, I don't want to keep rambling on here, Sandy. I have a tendency to do that, especially, as you know, when I'm excited and passionate about something. So without any further ado, I want to welcome a very special guest, my dear friend, Sandy Northup. Sandy, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Ty. I'm super excited to be here. I just love this opportunity to share about life leadership and the way that it changes lives. Just in 6 months, it's completely changed the direction of our business. It's replaced my husband's salary, and it's truly changed the path that my family and our clients are traveling. We've learned to dream again, and those dreams are starting to come true. And the crazy part is that it all began with a small tweak to our business model, just adding the financial fitness course and about 5 hours a week of time from me. So just crazy how simple it was to make such a phenomenal change to our business. So what if I could share with you guys an opportunity that would increase your income by $500 a month? Would you get excited about that? What if it's $1,200 a month, $2,500 a month, $20,000 a month, even $100,000 a month? Would you be excited? I got super excited because that's exactly what I'm here to do today. I'm going to share how we can help business owners convert now money into residual income, not only for your clients, but also for you. How to use your current business or your new business, if you're just starting, to add significant income. How to stop carrying buckets and to systematize your business. And finally, how to help people out of the financial matrix. Because isn't that what it's all about? We're here to help people and to change the world one person at a time. So in fact, I wanted to share with you exactly what I did to earn $17,000 and a trip to Hawaii in my first 10 days with Life Leadership. You see, Life has this amazing financial fitness course that's CPE accredited, and I simply added financial fitness as an additional service to my credit repair and business credit clients. And then I reached out to my old clients to extend the opportunity to take advantage of the course. And voila, we won the financial fitness contest. And Life Leadership runs that contest 3 times a year. So you can win it too. And best of all, I was able to leverage the marketing materials that were provided in my back office through Life, which saved me a ton of time. I didn't have to recreate the wheel at all. And winning the contest was absolutely exhilarating. But really, the very best part was that we were helping our clients and business owners. Isn't that truly what it's all about, what's important? This financial fitness curriculum defines the problem, lack of residual income. And then it shows how anyone can solve the problem with just 47 principles that are defined in the curriculum. So where do we start? You know, we start by making sure that every person that comes into our office leaves with a financial fitness course. The retail cost of the course is only $100, and we earn up to $50 in commission, so our net cost is only $50 per course. And there's so much value in this course to enable you to differentiate yourself from your competition. In fact, we increased both our credit repair fee and our business credit enrollment fee more than $100 and increased our closing percentage after we added the financial fitness course. The financial fitness course teaches the defense, offense, and playing field of becoming financially free. So let's start by talking a little about defense. Did you know that the average household income spends 65% of their total income towards debt and taxes? Isn't that crazy?
That is.
I know. It's no wonder that folks are having a hard time moving forward and getting ahead. Back in 1999, the price of gas was $1.12 per gallon. So gas prices have increased more than 100% in the last 16 years. Food has increased over 70%. Even the government admits that the consumer price index is 35%. And CPI simply shows the effect of inflation on purchasing power. So except the CPI doesn't include food or fuel, but that's okay because we can always bike to work and eat with our family, right? Except that we really can't. And all these aren't a big deal because income has increased more than those costs have risen, right? Except for average household income in 1999 was $56,000 a year. And average household income today is only $52,000 a year, an 8% decrease in average household income over the last 16 years. So what does that tell us? It tells us that defense just isn't enough. It's not possible to continue to cut costs enough to survive without bringing in additional income. And to compound this problem, media and advertising are constantly enticing us to buy now and pay later. We deserve instant gratification because we work hard. You know, I'm absolutely a victim of that. I've had that discussion with my husband many, many times about why I need something right now because I worked really hard this week. But it's just not a great way to live life. You know, have you ever been watching TV late at night and you see a commercial for pizza and you weren't even hungry before the commercial came on? But by the time the commercial's over, you're starving and you're ordering pizza? It happens to the best of us, right?
Yes.
We have to defend against media. A mentor of mine shared a funny but true story that really hit this point home for me. He told me that when he was 18, he was sleeping in, and his dad came running into the room shouting, Rob, you've got to get up. While you were sleeping, your interest was awake. Now you're going to have to work till lunch just to be as broke as you were when you went to sleep last night. Totally a true story. Now, because of the principles that Rob has learned through financial fitness, life, and his amazing mentors, he's on a path to earn over $1 million in passive income this year. How awesome is that? So, as Rob has told me many, many times, offense is way more fun than defense, Sandy. And isn't it more fun to make more money than to cut costs? It's not very much fun to budget and to cut things out, but it's way more fun to deposit more money into your bank account each month. And all we have to do is increase income at a faster rate than inflation is increasing. So we have to change our thinking. We have to invest in ourselves and in our business. We have to undo the negative programming from media and life experiences so that we can become everything we were meant to become. Warren Buffett, in fact, one of the second or third richest people in the world, said that the only degree that he has on his wall is a degree in public speaking from Dale Carnegie. He said that we have to invest in you Inc. and that we must invest in ourselves to get out of the financial matrix and achieve financial freedom. So how to do that? I want to start a little bit just by sharing our journey of where we were. Back in 2005, my husband and I were making great money working as W-2 employees. We built an amazing house that we designed from a blank piece of paper, and then 2008 happened. It happened to us just like it did to so many of our clients, so many of our friends and family, and we had to make super hard choices, including giving up our dream home, because we were part of the financial matrix. You see, we truly didn't own our home. The bank did. We were able to teach our clients, our friends, and our family how to become completely debt-free in 10 years or less with the financial fitness curriculum. If we had had that, we would never have lost that home. And I just love the freedom that it gives folks, that we can help them step away from the financial matrix. As we look back on 2008, for many of us, it was a blessing in disguise. It was truly a turning point for us. For Paul and me, we started our journey to financial freedom. We just didn't realize it at the time. We found our friends at Dispute Suite, and then we expanded to the amazing opportunity that Credit Suite offers, and we started our journey through the cash flow quadrant. Most of the people do struggle with thinking. It's such a hard thing. We have employee thinking because that's what we were taught from the time that we're born. We're on the left side of Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. In fact, 95% of us are on the left side of the quadrant as employees or self-employed individuals, and we're fighting over 5% of the wealth, while only 5% of us are on the right side of the quadrant enjoying 95% of the wealth. After 2008, I realized I had employee thinking. I had been a W-2 employee and was always answering to someone else. Someone else was determining exactly how much money I could make and what I was worth. Maybe I could work a little overtime to increase that income, but I could never get truly wealthy or truly free. But employers can never pay us what we're truly worth, right? Because if they did, they wouldn't make nearly as much money themselves. As employees, we miss out on so much. We're limited when we work, where we work. We're risking it all every single day, even though we think we're safe. If I said to you, I have an amazing opportunity where if you're lucky, you can make a 3 to 4% return, and all you have to do is risk it all. You have to be all in, risk everything. Would you do it? No way. For 3 to 4%? Absolutely not. But isn't that what we do every single day when we work for somebody else? We risk it all for a 3 to 4% increase in salary, and the company could be sold, a new manager could come in and want to bring in younger, cheaper, or his own team of people, or the company could go out of business, and we risk it all, and now we're unemployed. That's what happened to my husband when IBM got sold to Lenovo. As W-2 employees, we're the tax mule of the economy. Uncle Sam Uncle Sam taxes us on all our gross earnings, and we just have what's left. So what do? We decide we're going to take control and open our own business. We're self-employed, but many of us are still on the left side of the quadrant, right? We just created another job for ourselves. We just have a little more control than we did when we were W-2 employees. When I opened A+ Credit, I was so excited to change the world one person at a time and to have control over my schedule and my life. I never wanted to miss another event at school for my kids. I soon realized that I had created an awesome job for myself, and even when I went on vacation, I would get up at 4 a.m. and work for 4 hours before my family woke up. Then I'd spend the day with them because that's what vacation is all about, and then I'd put them to bed and work for several more hours because my clients were depending on me, and I was changing the world one person at a time. And I was physically having to do the work. I was carrying buckets, and I needed to figure out a way to stop carrying buckets. I needed to systematize my business to put a pipeline in place so that we're helping people earning money and growing whether I'm in the office or not. We needed to move to the right side of the quadrant. As self-employed business owners, we take the first step to financial freedom. Now we get all our earnings, we can deduct our expenses, and we pay tax only on what's left. So much better, right? But do you ever find yourself working all the time? You know, for me, that's what I was doing. I was working all the time. And I was able to justify it because I was trying to get ahead. I wanted to provide for my family. I wanted to make a difference. And I truly believed that the way to do that was to work a little harder. But is trading time for money really worth the cost? You know, when we started our company, I worked all the time. I missed birthdays. I missed Father's Day. I passed on opportunities to take my kids to visit with my parents because I needed to grow my business, and it was taking every second of my time to ramp it up. And then my dad passed away 3 years ago, right when we were really ramping our business up. And I was so busy trading time for money that I missed those precious days with him. And I'd give almost anything to have those days back. And I started to realize that trading time for money maybe isn't really worth it, and there's got to be a better way. With Life Leadership's corporate leadership program, I found the way to systematize my business and to create the freedom that I was searching for when I opened my business. We have a process that is duplicatable now and works whether I'm at the office or not. It's absolutely freeing, and we're able to give that same product to our clients and receive commission for doing so. So not only did I change my business model to give myself more freedom, but I'm able to do exactly the same thing for my clients and increase revenue for my business while helping them achieve true freedom. It's absolutely amazing. And it was the very first step to living the life that we've always wanted. So take a second and just close your eyes and think about why you opened your business in the first place, or why are you thinking about starting your own business. What's the reason behind that? What would you do if you never had to worry about making money again? You know, for many of us, our first thought is security. We never want to live through another 2008. We want to know that our family is truly taken care of, that our children will always have a home, and will never go to bed hungry. Wouldn't it be amazing to have the resources to help other children not go to bed hungry too? For some of us, it's simply time, having our life back, having the time and resources to do what we want when we want to do it, to never miss another birthday, never miss another sporting event with our children, another holiday with the people that mean the most to us, because time is the one thing we can't buy or get back once it's gone. You know, to become debt-free. How exciting and liberating to be able to pay your last mortgage payment 20 years earlier than you thought you would be able to, as we learned to do in the financial fitness program. To pay cash for our next car, to never pay interest again. To be able to travel the world, to be able to give to our favorite cause or charity, simply to live the life that you've always wanted. For most of us, our income circle is much smaller than our want or our dream circle, and we end up losing sight of our dreams and shrinking them down to match our income circle. It's time to change our thinking, and we do that by defining our dream. What are you working so hard for? Why do we want to go? Where do we want to go? What do we want to see? Who do we want to do it with? Once we've figured it out, the rest is pretty simple. We just find a mentor that already has fruit on the tree, that's already done what we want to do and gotten those results. And then we do what they tell us to do. We stop listening to the 95%ers and start listening to the few that actually have results that we want. When we started offering financial fitness to our clients and our colleagues, we quickly realized that finances were only the tip of the iceberg where folks are feeling pain. We were able to provide amazing resources in all 8 F's: faith, family, finances, fitness, following, freedom, friends, and fun. Don't we all know someone who needs a little support in one of these areas? What a great opportunity to make a difference. You know, as we started to read, listen, and associate, I started to see amazing changes. My top sales guy started closing funding deals he had never been able to close before. My office manager gained the confidence she needed to be truly effective, increased her closing percentage from 60% to 85% in less than 60 days. And my husband gained the confidence to speak at a large homebuyer seminar with only 24 hours notice, never having spoken publicly before. The materials are truly life-changing, and we have access to them via Rascal Radio. We have 24-hour access to listen to other like-minded entrepreneurs and to learn from them. It's truly empowering. So let's get to the most important part, right? How do we make money? It's simple, and you have 2 options. The first is simply to add any of the available products into your existing business. You'll make up to 50% commission on any product that you sell. Your clients will absolutely love the products, and you'll immediately increase revenue. Your clients will have the ability to purchase additional products if they want them, and you make commission on those too, even though you won't have to process the order. We started by adding financial fitness into our business model, and within 6 months we had added an additional income stream of $60,000 a year. But it was just the tip of the opportunity. The second way to earn money is to share the opportunity. By sharing financial fitness with the CPA firm that you're already working with, you can earn residual income on their sales in addition to your own. The compensation structure is based on team approach, and we work together to help each other win. The more we help each other succeed, the more residual income we can earn. So as we share the opportunity with other business owners and help them empower themselves and their clients, we're able to earn residual income. To break it down into real numbers, if you choose option 2, which is to build a team, to share financial fitness or any of the other products, and you have 15 people on your first team and 9 people on your second team, some of whom are actively sharing the products, you can earn an average of $1,250 per month of residual recurring income. $1,250 a month can be life-changing for so many people. It enables them to leave a second job, to be home at night for dinner. For some, it enables a parent to quit working altogether and be home and raise his or her child. It's a mortgage payment or a really, really awesome car payment with just 24 people working together. As your team grows and you have 30 people on your first team and 22 people on your second team, that's an extra $3,500 a month of residual recurring income. With bonuses over a 12-month period, that's an extra $60,000 a year in annual residual income. We were able to do that in just a couple months with Life Leadership. It was crazy. As your third team gets going and you have teams of 90, 60, and 16, the average monthly residual income is $66. With bonuses, that can be well over $100,000 in annual residual income. The earning potential is truly unlimited. Paul and I opted for both options. We wanted to offer the product to our clients, and we wanted to build a team with our referral partners and help them earn more money too. You have the flexibility to choose what works best for you and the flexibility to change that at any time that you choose. So when I decided to include financial fitness to our clients, I remember thinking, this had better be simple because I have absolutely no time. And it was. I was able to effortlessly include a product that added tremendous value to the service we were already providing. Life Leadership had already systematized the process so that all I really had to do was change a section of the working of the agreement to let folks know that they would be receiving financial fitness. So simple and straightforward and revenue generating immediately. And in addition to all the value that I received from the product, I also connected with several mentors, and their support and guidance was immeasurable to our success. So no matter where you are in your business, if you're brand new and you just have hope and a vision, or if you've been in business for 30 years, just remember to hold on to your dreams, run hard for them, stay focused on them, surround yourself with other people that are like-minded that can help you achieve your goals. So next steps, what do you need to do so that you can take advantage of this opportunity too? You can email me at sandy@apluscreditinc.com, or you can go to the website that's on the screen and enroll. And when you do that, you're going to receive our playbook for success that you can implement immediately to start generating additional revenue. So I totally appreciate your time, and we're so excited that you're on the call with us, and we're looking forward to working with you.
Sandy, great job. I love that. And what I love about this is, and I'll kind of give you an idea where I come from. When I owned a credit repair business, we always tried to add something of value to our customers, period. So we always looked at something that had really high value and a very small investment. And to us, that was phenomenal because we could add it to our services, pack in a ton of value for the client, and then it cost us hardly any to do so. And as you said, when you do something like that, you're able to demand a premium price, and people will willingly pay it because they're getting a lot more bang for their buck, a lot more benefit. So what really attracts me to this, what I love about this, is that this financial fitness course is just one of a lot of products that Life Leadership has. But financial fitness makes a ton of sense because it deals with problems that anybody that's in accounting, anybody that's in credit repair, anybody that's in business credit has these customers anyways. Customers that aren't able to budget correctly, customers that don't have enough revenue or income coming in right now, or are just starting a business and don't have a revenue coming in. Even today on USA Today, I saw an article that the majority of Americans do not expect to ever retire. I mean, Sandy, that's crazy that most people that are retirement age nowadays don't even plan on retiring because they don't even have enough money to do so. So getting your financial house in order makes sense for everybody. And this course alone is probably worth about $1,000. What we're doing is rolling this course into our product. So what happens is it's $100 to get the course, you get $50 back. So ultimately it's $50 cost to us to roll this course in for every product that we sell naturally anyways. The benefit is the client gets a $1,000 value course, and I'm just making up that value, but that's what it's worth in my mind. So they're getting a ton of value. You're getting very little cost to get the value for the client, and the client gets free coaching with the course. Now, a percentage of those people are then going to decide that they want to be partners with Life Leadership also because they want the revenue opportunity. And when they join in, you start getting paid recurring money. So the brilliant thing in my mind about this is that you can do pretty much exactly what you've always done. You're just offering something else of value to the client. The client's getting a ton of value for very little cost on your end. You can even do what Sandy did, which is increase her price plus what she's even paying, so she made even more profit than she is. The client's getting more value, and then it's just a numbers game. Statistically, a portion of those people are going to say, well, this makes sense. I want this for my customers. I want this for my friends, family, whatever it may be. They're then going to enroll as partners, and then you start making money. So that's one of the things I like most about this. Just so everybody knows, I'm not a big fan of MLMs or network marketing or a lot of these things you see out there, because you do need to go to your friends. You do need to go to your family. What I like most about this is you can roll this into what you're doing now anyways. No matter what you're selling, the customer gets a lot of value. You give a lot of value for very little cost. You can make up for even an increase the price, or don't do it, increase the price. It's only $50. And the return to you could be thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, Sandy's $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month, a few months in, just by selling this and rolling this into her primary product. So again, living proof that this is a really good concept, because your client gets a lot of value at very little cost to you. A portion of them are going to sign up as partners and want to do the same thing. And in doing so, you can create a whole other revenue stream. So I wanted to throw this in there because that's what really excites me most about this. I love any opportunity where you could do a little bit with no work at all. And I don't want to make it sound like you're not doing any work, but just by rolling this product in and following the proven system, you're already set to make money. And I think that that's one of the reasons that I love it the most, is because your clients need it, clients want it. Even a lot of you on the call, probably this makes sense for. It's made sense for me and my family. And at the same time, you can create a whole other revenue stream out of it, basically doing exactly the same thing you were doing before. So sorry, Sandy, I didn't mean to step on your toes by throwing that in there, but I wanted to at least give feedback on why I love this so much, why I think this is an awesome opportunity. And I'm probably presented with 1,000, 2,000 opportunities before I'd even, take on one and say yes to it. But this makes so much sense that of the thousands that I've even seen, this is something I really think makes a lot of sense for a lot of people, which is why I wanted to bring you on here today. So I really appreciate you taking the time to join us today. So I want to open this up. I usually don't open this up for questions, but we have a little bit of time here. So I want to open this up and just see if anybody has any questions. Now, since we don't usually ask a lot of questions or answer a lot of questions on here, I don't expect to get a ton of questions, but I don't want you to leave here with any questions. So if you have any questions, go ahead and get them typed in right now. So Sandy, how are you doing so far? I mean, if you don't mind giving us feedback, what kind of, while we're letting people ask questions, what kind of revenue are you earning monthly with Life Leadership now?
In April, we reached the $60,000 a year mark, and we're projecting that we're going to earn over $250,000 a year this year in 2015, just by adding the financial fitness product into our business model.
That is so
it's been absolutely huge for us, and so easy to implement. You really hit the nail on the head. When it was first presented to me, I just got so excited about that little green box because I could see the value to our clients. But more importantly, I could see the value to our clients, and it didn't and require a huge time commitment from me, which at the time I didn't have any extra time, so I couldn't have given anything more to it than I did to get it rolling. So super excited about how easy it is to implement into the business model and make money with it.
Yeah, and when you first got started, just so you know, everybody, I want you to, if you have any questions, I want to go ahead and type them in now. If you're here live with us, I want to make sure that all your questions are answered. So until then, I'm just going to have a little conversation with Sandy to just dig a little bit deeper. I hope you don't mind. So what I like best is when you first got started with this, I think you got a call from the person that was helping you, your mentor, and said, hey, look, you need to get in on this contest. So tell me a little bit more about that story, because I love that. How much time did you have in this contest? How long had the contest been going on for?
The contest has been going on for 3 months. So, you know, one of our business credit clients had called and asked me to vet this program for him. And when I did, I was like, oh, not only do I think it's a wonderful opportunity for you, it's a wonderful opportunity for me. So I'm gonna jump in with both feet and give it a try. And then we had been in a day when Rob Robson had reached out to me and said that he thought that we could win this contest. And so, you know, you start by asking just simple questions, right? How long has the contest been going on? Oh, 3 months. Awesome. When does it end? In 10 days. Super awesome. And so, you know, because I'm super competitive, and he said, I think you can win, I thought, well, I'm going to prove him right. We're going to win. And so we jumped in with both feet. And it was as simple as reaching out to our old clients to tell them about this amazing opportunity that we were able to share with them. And we sold, I don't know, 150 or so financial fitness packs in 10 days and won the contest, and, you know, yielded $17,000 of income, and won a trip to Hawaii and got to speak in front of 15,000 people at a live event. So it was amazing, and it made me become addicted to that little headset. Where's the microphone?
So, I mean, that's unbelievable. You get into a contest that's been going on for 3 months, and you had 10 days left to win it from zero, and you do win it. You get 150, and that seems like a crazy number. So how do you get 150? I mean, how do you get that many people on board in that short of a period of time?
Life Leadership made it really easy for us. So they already have some wonderful videos, short videos that talk about how wonderful financial fitness is. They had some branded email that we were able to tap into. So all I did was downloaded email addresses from my database of old clients and embedded that video and into the branded email and sent it out to them. And we got a ton of sales just from the email. Because it was just, they did a phenomenal job of expounding on how wonderful the defense, offense, and playing field of becoming financially free, the benefits of that, and the price point is so low. So, you know, for $100, it's crazy inexpensive to think that if you can just follow the steps, you can become debt-free in 10 years or less. So even the most skeptical person is willing to invest $100 just to see if it works. And then when it does work and people start to see the changes to their income and changes to the level of interest that they're paying, they're starting to pay off debt, you know, it's unbelievable that it's such a low price point.
Yeah, and you know, this is where I'm going to throw in a little FTC disclosure, right? Because these results might not be typical for everybody, and of course, if you don't take action, you get no results. But,
that's true.
You know, I got to do that because they don't want everybody to think they're going to get the same kind of results by sitting on their tush. But that's one of the differences about Sandy. Is what makes Sandy successful is she takes actions, but I'm not going to say you don't work hard, you just work smarter. And I think that that's the difference. And so it seems like you had an opportunity just to roll something that was a make sense product out to, you know, your existing customers, people that you just had in your database, and it was very well received. And that's the same thing that happened at our credit boot camp. About 2 weeks ago, we had our credit boot camp, and Sandy came in, and I think a third of the entire event left either enrolled or with serious interest in this because, you know, when you see it, you get it. I mean, you either understand that this has a lot of value, that it's something you can offer your customers and create recurring income, or you don't. And myself personally, I'm very big on recurring income. I'm very big on recurring income that kind of works while you sleep. As a matter of fact, I was just reading something from Robert Cialdini that was talking about the same thing, the importance of being part of something like this that kind of works for you even when you're not working. So phenomenal. I don't seem to have any other questions come in. So, in closing, do you have any other suggestions, any other feedback, any other comments that you want to kind of throw out there?
The only thing that I didn't share that I probably should have was I just wish that I had been exposed to this sooner. It's still fairly new in the marketplace. So we've got such a unique opportunity to hit the ground running hard and to make a big difference and to be able to capitalize on that excitement. It's just almost overwhelming to think about how many people we can help in such a short period of time. And even if they just do a little bit, even if they just play defense or just play offense, then we've had this critical impact on the direction of their life, the path that they're heading down. And, oh, and everything has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if they hate it, they can return it, but I've never seen anybody send anything back.
Yeah, and when you talk about offense and defense, and I've dug into the program, so a lot of people on here haven't. It's pretty basic. Defense is a matter of getting rid of your debt, and this is a system. The financial fitness product is a system that outlines through an 8-CD set, a full book, a workbook, exactly how they can get rid of their debt in like what period of time.
10 years or less. So even somebody that's not moving super with aggressive speed could do it in 10 years or less.
Okay, and how much, or excuse me, in 10 years including mortgage. So it's 10 years debt-free, getting rid of all debt, including the mortgage, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's the defense part. The offense part of financial fitness has to do with making more money. And this is so relatable to me because owning a credit repair business, these are the two things that we saw people struggle with the most, right? They can't manage their expenses. They can't manage their bills. They don't have enough money coming in. And that's why they've gotten to a situation where they have credit problems. We see that on the business credit side. People like business credit, a lot of people, because their personal credit's challenged. Their personal credit's challenged because, again, they can't manage the debts. They don't have enough income. So the offense-defense strategy of financial fitness is both. It helps them knock out all of their debt in 10 years or less, including mortgage, and then helps create another recurring income stream through life leadership, which I think is brilliant. So somebody asked a pretty good question, which I think we should probably go over, which is what's cost involved? I mean, what's the investment here for somebody to actually join life leadership? Give them some options of what's involved.
Yeah, absolutely. For somebody that just wants to test the waters and they just want to sell the product, they don't necessarily want to build a team, it's $250 to get started, and you're going to get a financial fitness pack with that investment. So $250 gets you everything you need. There's no recurring monthly cost after that. For somebody that wants to build a team and they want to come in and they want to maximize the most amount of income that they can, it's going to be about $350 to get started, and you're going to get not only your starter kit and financial fitness, but you're going to get access to events so that you can spend time with your mentors, spend time with people that are winning in the industry, and you're going to get some subscriptions to all of the 8Fs so that you get exposed to all of the other products. And then the ongoing fee for that is either $80 a month so that you can continue to have total access, or it's $169 a month if you also want to have access to that marketing system to be able to send the branded emails and things like that.
Okay, so show me like the $80 a month. Can you show me, because I think I saw the website that has all of these resources that they can use. Is that possible to pull something like that up and show us?
Show the resources that they have? Maybe
yeah,
so.
I mean,
Let me try.
Can you do that? Because I know I was on the site and I was surprised at several things. First of all, I'm obsessed with financial fitness because, again, I can't go over it enough. I mean, we can roll it in. It's a natural fit for our customers. It just makes so much sense. But there was a lot of products I saw there that can actually be offered. I think a lot of us focus on financial fitness because it's such a good fit for a lot of the customers that us entrepreneurs deal with on a regular basis anyways. But I saw a lot of products on there that were available. So can you maybe show us that site, show us some of the resources they get, some of the products that Life Leadership offers, because they can really do this with any of the products. It doesn't just have to be the financial fitness course, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. That just happens to be what I love the most. We work with lots of folks that love the corporate leadership program more, or there's a great youth series called the Edge series that helps develop leadership qualities in youth. So we work with a lot of churches that love that. And let me get here where I can share the screen again.
Got you all messed up over there, didn't I? I didn't mean to put you on this.
You're all good. Thank you for I tuck and roll, right?
Just when I saw you tuck and roll, when I saw that, I just thought, wow. I mean, I was surprised and overwhelmed at how many resources are there, and that's what I love, because we're very big in the business credit financing space, and what we have works because it's a proven system. We're able to tell our partners, this is what works. Give them the training resources, give them the marketing materials, and say, look, if you execute this, this is the result you can expect to get. And Life Leadership is the only other program I've ever seen like that, where it's very systemized. This is what you do. This is the results you get. They give you the marketing, the training, all the resources, the products to sell, which I think is phenomenal. So I'll shut up and let you show me this.
Yeah, it's cool. So when you get access to your back office, you can go into the shop area, and that's going to give you access to all the products that are out there. Parenting with Purpose Pack, all of the 8 F's, a ton of leadership information if you want to become a better speaker, or you want to understand your personality type so that you know how to relate with other people. All that information is out there, and you just pick and choose what you want. And, of course, anything that you order for yourself that's not a sales aid, you're going to make commission on that, too. So it's not just things that you're ordering for your clients. It's things that you can order for your own business and for your own personal use. You can make money on that as well. And then they have a phenomenal marketing system. So when you go into Life Training, which is their marketing system, you're going to automatically get your own website, which you can send people to. There's some great testimonials, and they can go into the products, and they can look at some videos that have been recorded. It's just absolutely wonderful and turnkey, so that you're not having to recreate the wheel. You don't have to think about how to get this information out to people. It's already done for you. You just follow their system. If you want to send a branded email, for example, I love how easy they make it for us to reach out to our clients or to other people that we know. You would just go in there and send a new branded email. You pick your template. I'm biased to financial fitness, so I always pick that one. But there are tons of others, and then you can pick and choose. What's important to the person that you're sending it to. Do you want to show them about the system? You want to show them how Life Leadership works? You can send them the plan. If you want to show them about financial fitness, you can send them the How Big Can You Dream video. You can teach them about the financial metrics. You can tell them about the history of Life Leadership. You can send them all the products that are out there, and you're just clicking as you go, so you don't have to remember where to find those things. And then you can simply add in their email address, send them a message, and save your template so you never have to recreate that message again, and you're good to go. So it's just wonderfully easy the way that Life has set this up so that everybody can be successful. We have people that we're working with that are 79 years old, that are not computer literate, that are being successful because it is such a simple process to be able to follow.
I love it. All right, well, no more questions, so I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up today. But, again, I think, this is something I got to tell you, like I said, I probably, in the position that I'm in, I've had to have been presented with over 2,000 things, that people tell me, hey, this is perfect for your customers, for your followers, and I vet it all, and not one of them I ever found was a good fit for the people that I do business with, the people that I associate with, my clients, our partners. And then I found this, and what's interesting is it was never pushed upon me. This was something I pushed Sandy to tell me more about. And the minute I knew more about it, the minute I knew it was something for me. Because again, I think as an entrepreneur, you're dealing with customers anyways. if you have something like financial fitness that you could give them that has value, and a percentage, 20, 30% are going to sign up and want to be partners anyways, and then when that group signs up, all of a sudden you're making $1,250, $5,000, $6,000, or even like what Sandy's doing, $5,000, $6,000 a month, a few months in, then that makes a lot of sense. And that's what I like most about this, is you're doing business like you normally have. You're offering products that, let's be honest, your customers are going to want and provide value to your primary service anyways. And in doing so, part of them are going to talk to a coach, enroll, become partners, and you're going to make recurring money, and part of them won't. But even if nobody ever enrolls, you're offering your clients something of massive value at little to no cost. You can even raise your prices, what Sandy's done, and make a profit on it and charge a premium on your services because you're offering the extra value. And in doing so, naturally, the way the system works, you're going to have people fall into line, people that are going to actually jump in, see the value of this also. They're going to join in and become partners. And then all of a sudden, if they sign up 3 people and you sign up 3 of those people, all of a sudden you got 20 people total down in your downline, and all of a sudden you're making money across the board. So keep in mind, I think, she was showing to get to $1,250 a month, you need about 24 people. That's not you need 24 people to get enrolled as partners. That's total. So if you come in and get 5 partners and they all got, 5 people, then that would match your 24. And all of a sudden you got $1,250 in revenue coming in. And again, the contest Sandy won is going to be coming up again, where she netted 17 grand in 1 month, okay, and a free cruise to Hawaii. And I doubt many, if anybody on the call, has ever had that kind of reward for winning a contest, especially the first month in. So it just goes to show you the potential here. And you have somebody on here that's actually fulfilled that potential. And I've already seen several other people at our boot camp that have jumped on board. A couple are already in the process of making money with this already. So I think it's something that really should be well received by entrepreneurs. I think it makes a ton of sense. You're going to see in the month to come that this is going to be rolled into our products that we're offering. A lot of our partners the same. So I hope you enjoyed this today. I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Sandy, I really want to thank you for joining us today. I know this is going to be great for our organization and our partners, and I know it's going to be great for a lot of people on the call. So thank you very much for taking the hour of your time today and spending with us and going through your success story.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I love you and I love you guys. It's just wonderful. So I'm excited for everybody that wants to give it a shot, and we'll work together to make everybody successful.
Perfect. Sounds good. Well, no other questions, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Go ahead and put up your contact information again. So if anybody does have any questions, Sandy's going to go ahead and pull up her email address again. You could definitely email her directly, and she'll do a one-on-one call with you. Real simple. Okay, she'll do a one-on-one call, answer any specific questions that you have, show you anything you'd like to see, and there so you can decide for yourself if this makes sense for you or not. So there's Sandy's email address, Sandy at apluscreditinc.com. That's Sandy at apluscreditinc.com. So go ahead and give Sandy an email, or send Sandy an email with any questions you have. She'll set a one-on-one time with you to talk more. And thanks, everybody, for taking the time to join our call today. And thanks again, Sandy, for taking the hour with us. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, talk to you soon.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day.